the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Miguel Cabrera gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
So stepping in is J.C. Ray,
and
he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Dylan Netzel. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 away.
That is third.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
Next for the Dodgers, Branson Smith. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out and a runner on third. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Standing in now, Calvin Sharp,
the second baseman.
as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front 2-0. Kosuke O is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Michael Jernigan, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Cameron Porter. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
One out and a runner on second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
At the plate now, Jesus Pena.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that's low, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, J.J. Lewis. First pitch of the AB now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with one down. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here comes the 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Second inning set to go, and coming forward the rookie outfielder, Julius Collins.
Julius Collins.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Joaquin Marte. Now here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A 1 pitch on its way.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kosuke O. And now the first pitch.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7- and 8-hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dodgers leave one. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Digging in, Brad Sawyer, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Hit to short. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So now to the plate, Sam Quintero, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Patrick Bingham.
Stepping in next, Patrick Bingham. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ray will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Arizona, where the hometown Diamondbacks have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So now into the box is Dylan Netzel. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And there he goes towards second. And there's a base hit on the line. And he's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Branson Smith.
At the plate, Branson Smith. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Angel Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. From the stretch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Next to hit is Calvin Sharp. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hit down the line at first. 2 out, nobody on. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Miguel Cabrera. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Hunter White. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
In now, Michael Jernigan.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. No outs, nobody on. Fly ball into straightaway left. Collins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Cameron Porter.
Ready to take his hacks again. Cameron Porter lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Oh, 1-0.
The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Pena.
Up next for Arizona, Jesus Pena worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
One ball. Okay.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. J.J. Lewis would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The first baseman, number 21, J.J.
Next, it'll be J.J. Lewis. First delivery to him, and that misses for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Collins able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, all even now at 4 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Julius Collins. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pena is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Next to dig in, Chase Mitchell. First pitch on the way. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Brad Sawyer.
The second baseman, Brad Sawyer.
Now here's the first offering. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Sam Quintero, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Patrick Bingham, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. And a double steal try here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ray is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Miguel Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Miguel Cabrera. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He's set, and the pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Hunter White, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
To third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair through 4. We're tied at 4. So here now's the pitcher. Kosuke flew out last time up.
The pitcher, Kosuke.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, J.C. Ray. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Now at the plate is Dylan Netzel, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. as he'll take a look at ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Up top, it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Late that time for a strike. 4 runs, only 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Jernigan.
The left fielder, Michael.
First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Cameron Porter. Liner in there for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology
Now
more
batting,
than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now, Jesus Pena, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. A ball and a strike. Now a move over to first, and they got him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Ready now is Branson Smith. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one.
Branson Smith.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two and 0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. David Guerrero takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 17, David Guerrero.
Stepping in now, Angel Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. Pause, now the pitch.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 0-2 once more. Four is our score as we play the 6th. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
At the plate now, Calvin Sharp, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
At the plate, Julius Collins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Two out here and a runner at second. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
Three and one, here it is, and it's fouled away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One left for LA. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Terry Hill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 82, Terry Hill.
Bottom of the 6th inning now.
Leading off
and here
for
comes the first
Diamondbacks,
baseman,
the first baseman,
Lewis.
J.J. Lewis.
Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Just hung in there on that one. And he struck him out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real
Now
good
batting,
low ball hitters,
second
but
baseman,
more often than not,
Brad
keeping the ball down is going to
Sawyer.
lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Brad Sawyer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 and 1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam Quintero.
Up next, Sam Quintero. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Digging in next, Patrick Bingham. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonah Norwood will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chad Wood is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in is Joaquin Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
So now here is Chase Mitchell, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. To short, hit hard. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, the pitcher, Gary Hill.
Nick Olson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Nick Olson.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, J.C. Ray, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. Down to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Wood into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the first baseman, Branson Smith.
And now here is Branson Smith. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's the 1-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Ready on 3-1. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington strikes zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Philip Hester will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Los Angeles, number 28, Philip Hester.
And stepping in, Chad Wood.
Leading
He's
up
newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Wood.
Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box, Hunter White. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. Michael Jernigan waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch.
Hey. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Michael Jernigan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Porter.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner's back. Another look to first.
We got it. Hey.
So now to the plate, Cameron Porter. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Jesus Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump. And he did just that, and it's safely into third.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Figueroa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 49.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Angel Sanchez.
Angel Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball one. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
And now Calvin Sharp, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
Next to stand in is Julius Collins. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
To first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. This remains a 5-all ball game.
Your
Phil
attention, please.
Lamb is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Los
bottom
Angeles.
half of the 8th.
Number 99, Phil Lamb.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
for the
And next to
Diamondbacks,
bat will be the first baseman, J.J. Lewis.
J.J. Lewis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the
second
first 2
baseman,
games, so this
Brad
pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Brad Sawyer seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch hitting possibilities.
Ladies
Ben
and gentlemen,
Kohler
your
will grab a
attention,
bat and
please.
hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 4, Ben Kohler.
From the stretch.
No ball. 1 strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Patrick Bingham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Got him.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 1, Chad Wood.
So here is Chad Wood off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is in there. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Thorne Nunez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 21, Nunez.
To the plate now, Hunter White. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Swing and a flare down the line. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The left fielder, number 32, Michael Jernigan.
Stepping in now, Michael Jernigan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Lamar Coates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Lamar Coates.
Now to bat, Joaquin Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that's too high, ball 2. The 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. At the plate now is Chase Mitchell. Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. The pitch. Center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ron Nunez.
Christopher Schwabenland will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Los Angeles, number 49, Christopher Schwabenland.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
8-5 tonight. The D-backs rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Figueroa earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Lamar Coates hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.